following show is a paid program.
The Cam Hill Show. If you'd like to advertise your business or become a sponsor, contact the Cam Hill Show at gmail.com.
I'm telling you, we are so happy today. We've got Thea Vidale and Cliff 2 in the place. Comedians, actress,
Yes.
Miss Thea Vidale, I'm telling you, and Mr. Cliff 2. I'm so excited today. Man, I couldn't even sleep, I'm telling you guys. Seriously. 4 o'clock, I don't know what it was. I was just up and just ready. I'm dressed at 6. I'm saying, I said, we're not coming on to 12:30. What in the world am I doing? I was so excited to see you.
I'm
Thank
excited
you so
to
much
be
for
here.
coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm telling you, Miss Thea Vidale, you are history, lady. You are history. Look, the first African-American female comedian to ever have her own sitcom in 1993. How does that feel?
It's still, I mean,
Yeah.
it's real. I mean, I did it. I mean, God let me do it. I wasn't the mastermind, but I'm grateful that God gave me the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
However, I wish I had been on longer because I wanted to tell more poignant stories that were really funny. But you know, I don't do politics, so
Yeah.
it wasn't to be. But that's all right because I did break ground.
Yes, you did.
I did break ground.
Wow. Just to even talk about the business of it, and that's what we're going to get into also, about the business of media as well as just the business of comedy business, just period. Mr. Cliff, too. Man, I'm so excited.
Thank
You
you.
are here.
Yeah, I'm here with Miss Thea Vidale.
I'm telling you.
Humbly, I might add.
Oh, stop.
I'm telling you, as I drive along, I see Mr. Cliff too, and he has his, he has Facebook and he's Facebook Live, and as he's driving along the way, he talks about it.
He you know what? Okay, since this, pandemic,
Yes.
I've been in the house since March. And, I don't go very far.
Right.
Because I have a past. So anyway, my thing is I stay in.
Yeah.
And whenever Cliff called me, I know it's going to involve me having to come out the house.
Yes.
And put on a bra and do something with my hair and put some lipstick on.
All of that.
And I said, Cliff, why every time we go somewhere, we got to go somewhere? How come we just can't just be still? Why we got to go somewhere? Yeah. And it's never just one place. It's we going somewhere.
Right.
And I just look at him, I go, it's a trick.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
It's a trick.
And I said, every time you call, I just look at your number, I go, he want me to go somewhere.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I just, the pandemic has caused a lot of stress,
Yes.
And I was a person that didn't want to come out very much anyway. So, I work for Carnival. Oh my God, I go for a living. Where you want to go?
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you go somewhere?
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes people do when you get a certain age, you don't want to go everywhere, hanging out with a bunch of people that just as crazy as loons. I hang around drunk folk all day long. That's what I do. What do you do? Hang around drunks. That's what I do.
All day.
Make drunks laugh.
But
I love working for Carnival. It gives me a whole new audience.
Yes.
We have fun. I do a family show that's clean, and I did not do the adult show, which is something else. And
no doubt.
it's I like it. I do. I like it. It's my niche. Found my little cubby hole of joy, and then when I come home and then I have children and they take that from me, and no grandchildren.
Oh, grandchildren. There you go.
Grandchildren can't. Grandma, can you? No, I cannot. You know, it's like I have never seen children. I have never just asked my mama at the age of 10, can I have $50? Really? Really, bitch? Really? Are you serious?
I love that.
Okay, look, let me just say this.
Okay.
Are you serious? Because I ain't never asked my mama for something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay? At 10,
Yes.
you think.
Yeah. They're grown.
They think they want. Then this heifer had the nerve to tell me. Now, I bought her a little, went to the Bahamas and
Yeah.
I bought her a little turtle necklace because they have little turtle things
Yeah.
there. And I said, here, baby, this is your first piece of jewelry. Now, if you ask me where that jewelry is right now, she can't come. But this heifer had the nerve to ask me for a diamond necklace. Child, I almost punched her outside. If you don't get out of my face,
I know that's right. I know that's
you
right.
better get out of my face.
I love it.
I mean, my oldest granddaughter, Zaya, she is just, I don't know. I let her and her sister make my face up. I swear to God, I look like, I don't even know. I look like a tired whore. That's what I look like. I look like I should have had a corner on Dowling. I swear to
my
God, back in the
God.
70s.
That is too funny.
When Pretty Tony was out there.
not
I
Pretty
let
Tony.
them,
Yes.
one daughter made up one side of my face and the other daughter made up the other. And I was just like,
Not Pretty
this
Tony.
is not,
That's not
no,
good. Yeah, that's not
no. And when
That's not
they
gonna
say,
work.
don't look yet, Grandma, that's when I knew I was in trouble. That's what I knew. I said, oh, Jesus, I can't even go to the door. The doorbell ring, I'm not answering.
not
I'm not
answering.
answering
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
see, you done got me looking
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I just knew.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
like I go out there, the cops arrest me, talking about, you look like you've been hoeing, Miss Thea. I just have these, you know, and then my grandsons, the two oldest ones,
my
they
God.
are Dietrich and Jaden, and Dietrich is very smart. Jaden is very big and tall, like his father, and Jaden, he thinks I get all his information. So what girl are you talking to? What girl are you talking to? Why you call yourself talking to her? Because I talk to you, you ain't got no rap. I mean, I
that's
would
too
tell you to
funny.
get out my face.
Oh, my
You
God.
know, but when you watch your grandson go from here
Yeah.
to almost manhood, and
the back of you, not paying attention. It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, Attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call Attorney Willie Powles.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, thank you so much for coming back. We're with Thea Vidale and Cliff too. Hey, how's it going? So we were just talking a bit with you about your grandchildren, but let's look at you in action right now.
When each one of my children got to be a certain age, I asked them were they curious about alcohol and marijuana. Now, 3 of my children, I got 4, 3 of my children, Magdalene, Medea, and Adam, they don't smoke or drink. But my youngest child, Sergio, why is that so funny to you people? He said he was curious. So I rolled a joint and I smoked it with him. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna agree with that, but I'm gonna tell you why I did what I did. You see them people out on the street? I don't know them. They could give my child a joint laced with heroin, crystal meth, angel dust, cocaine, hypnol or something. He be driving out on the streets with his little friends, kill somebody or kill all of them. Why should my child have to be out on the streets trying to hide from me when he can be in the safety of his home where I can supervise what the hell is going on? But hold on. I'm gonna tell you just like I told him. If you want a nickel bag, you got to give me $5. You can't smoke my weed and eat my Doritos. Ain't no free ride. I'm trying to raise you to right.
Miss Thea Vidale, I tell you. Lady, you started out, you were born in D.C., you ended up Victoria, Texas.
I know.
12 years, what's
That
up?
was God punishing us. It just, you really, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I had some fun times in Victoria. I can't even tell you this story because it's so ridiculous. People would call in to fuss. Really, they would. I'm gonna tell you why. Victoria, I can't even say it. I ought to be ashamed of myself. I'll tell you one day.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm gonna say is, Victoria was small. It was smaller than my vision of me.
Yes. Good.
But what I learned is some people are happy in their space.
Yeah.
And I needed to figure out how to do that, be happy. But I always knew I wanted to be an actress and a star and stuff like that.
So in
I used to
86,
do
you come here in
commercial to
Houston.
I used to get in the bathroom and do commercials.
Wow.
And yeah, you shampoo your hair.
Yeah.
And you slather it up good. You can sculpt it to make it be a hairstyle. I was the Breck girl.
Wow.
Some people that are watching this don't know who
Breck is.
Breck shampoo is.
Right.
It was supposed to be expensive shampoo, and then they'd have this blonde haired, blue eyed white girl, and she would do her hair like this, and I would do that too in the mirror.
So in 86, coming to Houston, how was that from Victoria?
Well, that was fine because I was out of Victoria, and I was married. Well, I was married. I got married and had children, fell in love, and yeah, really fell in love. It's just like, sometimes sometimes love is not what you think it is. Yeah. And it's sad because it's not. Yeah. Because I married somebody that was 10 years older than me. Okay. So I adored him. I did. But he wasn't the man that I needed to be with. Yeah. And that's why partially I'm glad I'm working at the speakeasy thing at Derek and him's, because this is about battered women's month, and it's like that's something that I know about. I always said if I won the lottery, I would build battered women shelters so women could hide
Yeah.
because they need to hide.
Yeah. Domestic violence. Is very
Domestic
serious.
violence,
Yeah.
and the thing of it is that it's something I know very, very well, and I've made sure that my daughters and my sons don't do that.
Right.
Don't live that. You know, I knew that my ex-husband had done damage when my daughter said one time out of nowhere, "Didn't Daddy hit you in the head with a chair?" I'm laughing, but it's the way she said it. And I said, yeah. She remembered it out of nowhere.
Wow.
And what I want to say to women is that you got to start thinking about an escape plan. Okay? You have to rally some kind of troops. I can tell you, I know you scared because it's money, his power, and see, don't nobody know him like you know him.
Yes.
See, you know, a lot of people can talk noise, okay, about, well, you just do this and do that. No, let me tell you something. Don't nobody know what he's capable of like you do. So what you need to do is document everything that goes on.
Ladies, listen, and men, the ones
And
that are
men,
in
because
it.
there's some men out here, there's some,
Yes.
you done married some banshee
Yes.
and you didn't know she was crazy, because it happens. Women can be very, very, ladies don't. You know, some of y'all, y'all are too bubble off plum. Let me just say this. Pick somebody that you trust, that you absolutely trust. And you take pictures and you document and you plan and strategize
Yes.
how you're going to get out. Start saving your little pennies. He got to give you grocery money.
Right.
Start saving money. If you're working, pinch some money back. If you have an employer that's seen your black eye, let him or her know. See, somebody has to know who you are.
Right.
Stop having secrets, because secrets keep everybody in the dark and we don't know what's going on.
Right.
Somebody need to know who you really are and where you are going. Because when you get ready to leave, you leave in one fell swoop. You don't look back. And I don't know if people are gonna look, they're gonna get mad. And carry a gun. Learn how to use a gun, because he most certainly has learned how to beat you into submission, where he makes you think that you're nothing. That's a lie. You're not nothing. You're a courageous woman, and you're going to figure this out. Don't let him make you feel like don't nobody want you. Who would want you? God gave you life. He wants you to live it. When you leave your children, you pick up your children and you leave in one fell swoop, you don't tell your children that you're going to leave. You pack their stuff up, and all they know when they get in that car is that they're gone. And you're not to let them use the phone and call their daddy, because their daddy or their mommy, they will tell everything, because children don't know. They don't understand. Okay? They don't understand. And I urge women and men to really seriously start an underground railroad for battered women and men. Because sometimes you have to get the hell out. Because, and people say, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave? It's a lot of women dead right now leaving without a strategy. And the police could do a little bit better policing stuff too. Just letting it go. Oh, that's what they do. No, somebody got to go to jail. Somebody got to go to jail, and I don't mean overnight.
Yes.
Let his happy ass stay in that jail 6-7 months. I bet you he'll learn to keep his hands to himself. Yeah, he'll get mad, but by the time he's out in 7 months, you'll be gone. He will not know where you are. I know you don't want to give up your nice house. I know you're scared. But you can do it. You can get another nice house. Your children can't get another mother or father. You have to leave. You have to leave. And have friends that he don't know. There's got to be some place you can hide. Some place you can hide. And families, don't be so quick to be worn out. Because see, parents, you go to your parents' house, oh, he always beat you. You always go back. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You be the harbor. You be the anchor. And you say, you know what? I'm not letting you get away with this. I'm not letting you get away with this. What happened to the uncles and the daddies and the brothers? What happened to that? What happened to that?
Yeah, Cliff 2 has talked about that.
Okay.
We've been talking about it. Cliff, jump right in. Let's talk about that.
No,
And we're talking, on today, we're talking a lot just with Thea as well as Cliff 2, but we're also speaking of domestic violence. That's why they're here. They're doing a comedy set tonight,
Yes.
as well as tomorrow at Phil and Derek's. And they will be magnifying as well as speaking about the queens and kings of the domestic violence survivors.
Because if you
Speaking
watch
of
the
those
ID
survivors.
channels,
Yeah.
ID channel, they got deadly women.
Yes.
That tells you right there.
Yes.
Women losing their mind.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
But and for greed
Yes.
and avarice, and it's like, you know, come on,
Yeah.
we're better than this.
Cliff, jump right in
I
as a
don't,
man.
I don't see how a man could physically harm a woman and lay down next to her and go to sleep.
Wow.
I just can't see it. You know, I have a wife. I've been married 17 years,
Yes.
and she not. I couldn't sleep. I
Wow.
just could not sleep. You know, physically
Yeah.
harming because they're gonna do something to you.
And it's not just grown men. It's young teenage boys hitting girls.
Hitting girls. And that's another thing.
Date rape. They do date rape and date, violence, domestic violence in any way. And let's be very clear. You do not have to be married for domestic violence to happen.
For sure.
A lot of people are saying because they're married. No. People are dating and jumping on.
And
they
getting jumped on.
Getting jumped on.
And first of all, let me just say to the young men out there that
Yes.
like to hit young girls.
Yes.
First of all, you ain't nobody's daddy, and you ain't nobody's husband. And you don't get to hit on people.
No.
But there's a place for you. There is a place for you. It's called prison. And there's some people in there that you can try and hit on and beat on and date rape. Go in there. Rapists are the low man on the totem pole in prison. They do things to you, especially if they get you in general population.
Yeah.
So, young girls, tell your parents that your boyfriend is hitting on you. Stop being secretive. You're so busy trying to be grown. Stop trying to be grown and get you some help. Tell mommy, tell grandma, tell pop that Jamal is or who Jesus there is hitting on you. Don't just sit there and take it and try to hide the bruises. Tell somebody.
Let's do this. Let's look at the video and we'll go to break from the video.
All right.
I love my children. I love them as much as any woman in this world could love her children. I remember the first time I held my baby in my arms. You remember that? and you're holding this baby, and you and your husband or your baby daddy, whatever you want to call him. And I want to digress for a minute. I'm sick of you young girls getting on TV talking about you don't know who the father of your child is. If you don't know who the father of your child is, you are a pathetic excuse for a woman, and they should take your away from you till you get your together. Now, anywho, and you're holding that baby and you feel so blessed. And I know you men don't know this, but when we have your children, we fall in love with you all over again. And you look at that baby and say, oh my God, look at you. You're perfect. You have 10 fingers and 10 toes and an eye in the middle of your head. But daddy got insurance, we're gonna get you another eye. Yes, we are. And then you get that baby home and you can't wait for it to walk, and then you can't wait for it to talk, and then you can't wait for it to shut up and pack it and get the hell out. And that's all between the ages of 1. And then you send your child to kindergarten. And that's where you send your child to go to draw 1,500 pictures a week of that you don't even know what it is. And if you ask them what it is, they get pissed off. But you know what's really bad? They show that same picture to their grandmother and the bitch know what it is. And then they go to elementary school and they come back with the information. You know what that is, don't you?
They told us at school, if you hit us with a belt or a switch or an extension cord and leave marks on our bodies, that we can call an 800 number and the police will come and take you to jail.
You gotta make it.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, Attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call Attorney Willie Powles.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. For a limited time, get $16,000 off all in-stock Cadillac 2019 XT5 crossovers and $19,000 off all in-stock 2019 CT6 sedans. Or experience the first ever 2020 Cadillac XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, only $519 with $1 down for 39 months lease. Or purchase and receive 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Thank you so much for coming back. We're talking to Thea Vidale as well as Cliff too. Hey, you all are having an event tonight. Let's talk about it. Phil and Derek's. It's going to speak easy. There's a speakeasy lounge on that side. Yeah. And you all will be really... Domestic violence, this is the month for it. Right. We were just talking about domestic violence and just the queens and kings that are survivors of that. And they've gone through so much just going through that. And you being one, you've gone through the same thing. And many of them have tried, some leaving in their minds. And the first thing they say, what about the children? What about the pets? What about the things? You know, the big house and the cars and the furniture and all of that. Things.
But sometimes you have to give up things.
You do.
And
to save your life.
And save your life and maybe the life of your children.
Yes.
Because see, sometimes they're not, the man or the woman is not after the children, they're after you.
Right.
They got to control you.
Yes.
And then everything else follows.
Wow.
Okay, that's what I know. And sometimes things, you know, I know you like your Range Rover, okay? Oh, why you like your Range Rover? What you need to be doing is putting some money in it and hiding your clothes so you can drive off in your Range Rover and go.
Right.
But the rest of your house, you can get another house.
That's right.
You got that house, you can get another one. That's right. You can get many houses. We talking about safety.
Exactly.
And your children, this is why I say don't spoil your children. Because you have to, you can't tell children things because their fathers or mothers question them.
Right.
See, that's the weakest
Find
link.
out information.
That's the information right there. That's the information highway. You're going to take away their devices because you got to explain that mommy can't take anymore.
Yeah.
Daddy can't take anymore.
Right.
You know, it's they see the bruises.
They
They
do.
know.
They hear.
They hear.
Yeah.
And, you know, just like I said to young girls, don't start your life off like that because you know what? That's not love. Getting slapped in the face. He just jealous. He just so jealous. No, he's just so evil and diabolical. I tell you, you got to live for yourself. You can't live for the man. You can't make him love you. Taking an ass whooping isn't love. He's trying to control you.
Yeah.
And you need to get it together and tell your parents, principal, teacher, somebody, something. And the police need to step up their game.
Right.
Because they're just doing the same thing they did when 41 years ago when I was married.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, they fight all the time. Well, one day you're gonna come over there and somebody gonna be dead.
Right.
You did.
Right.
You know, I used to think, watching videos back in the day, when people used to talk about how videos influence
Yes.
young people. I think the videos that we see now today are basically with the rappers and different things, with the live music, as they call it. I think it gives a blueprint on how a woman's supposed to be. She's supposed to be sexual. She's supposed to take care of me. And I think that it does mimic the lifestyle of what the kids are doing.
Yes.
You know, they look at it, a woman's supposed to be, you know, all on me, taking care of me, or doing, you know, sexual acts.
Right.
She's, you know, it hurts me when I befriend people on Facebook and they have females fighting.
Yeah.
To me, that is just horrible. And I defriend a lot of people just for them having that kind of content on their Facebook page. Because if you watching that kind of stuff, you're promoting that kind of stuff. It's no different than pornographic, you know, porno.
Right.
If you watching it, you support it. I don't watch it. I don't support it. And I think it's crazy. And I think part of the problem is men on stepping up in their right places, teaching their sons the right things on how to treat women, how to deal with women. I think it's just a shame. And again, some people may not agree with me, but a lot of it falls on our shoulders, isn't it?
It is.
You
I
know,
agree
trying
with
to
that.
teach our sons
I agree
on
with that.
how to be.
I agree with that.
You know?
I agree with that.
But-
I agree that the fact that we're allowing the media, social media, as well as TV, radio, and all the others to teach our children.
I
They're
very
raising
seldom see brothers stepping up,
Yeah.
protecting women. But I saw this on somebody sent me a link, and this is crazy. This is crazy. This guy, this woman was like 9 months pregnant.
What?
And this gentleman, he happened to be white, was hollering at her and was like he was going to hit her, and she's big pregnant. And this guy came out of his car. He said, "Get away from her. You better not hit her." He, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do?" And he smacked him in the head. See, sometimes men need that. See, sometimes another man punching you in your jaw lets you know that you out of pocket.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not to make violence right.
It's
but
not to make it
sometimes you
right.
need
You know. Two wrongs don't make it right, but it
But-
make
but-
it
but you
even.
don't-
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "You hit me." And then the guy goes, of course, the other gentleman, he says, "I have a gun." He said, "Well, I got mine right here." You know, it's like, so brother man was ready either way. And I applaud men that stop women from making an ass out themselves and fighting. I'm so sick of people acting a fool everywhere you go. I don't know what to do with myself. Must you act an ass in the Walmart? That's all I'm saying. Do you have to fight in the Walmart? What is wrong with you that you can't act like a civilized person in the Walmart? I mean, cheese and bread. Calm down. It's Walmart. It's 15 pairs of socks for $5. Calm down.
You know, I might add to that. I would think that it also gives a woman a sense of some kind of empowerment when somebody slaps or punches her husband who's whooping her.
That's true.
Because now, I don't know how to get when they get back home, but she'll tell him quick, "You didn't do that with that man whooped your ass."
I know that's right. I know that. Got that ass whooped, huh?
Yeah, you didn't do nothing then. Why? What happened?
Well, you Mr. Muscle Man now. Huh?
You told me to shut up. He kept talking. Why didn't you?
You didn't do nothing to him?
Usually men, in my opinion, and from what I've saw growing up, usually men who with women will not even address a man.
They're not.
I have one objection to that. My husband was a beast, and my ex-husband was a beast. I remember this, and this is true because I drove him to the job site at Baytown, and they said he was getting his toolbox out, and he used to work for Brown and Root, and some men who happened to be of Caucasian persuasion said, "We're in the Klan, boy." And my husband has no concept of this because he's from Trinidad. And my husband looked at him and he said, "You see me, man? Me not no American black man. I will yank your arm off and stick it down your throat." And they left him alone. They said, "This is different. This is different. This is different." They left him alone because Bill will fight you. I've seen him slap men so hard their face throb.
Wow.
So there is always something that one little person can be a little bit different.
Right.
So it's like I said, that's why I say to women, you know what he's capable of.
Absolutely.
And I knew that.
Let's do this. Let's show the flyer and let's show what you're going to be doing on tonight as well as tomorrow.
Are you coming?
7 to 9. 7 and 9.
7 to 9:30.
Two shows.
Two shows
Absolutely.
tonight.
Yeah.
And Derek, I
Feeling
can't
Derek's.
wait to get there.
I'm so humble
Oh,
to be on the
feeling
show.
Derek's. I know.
I feel in Derek's. I can't wait because I've never been there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I
It's
see it.
There you go. There you go.
You
So
know,
it's tonight and tomorrow night.
Yes.
7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m.
Yes.
On
Yeah.
both nights, you have two shows.
yeah, and tomorrow is my sister's birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Danette.
There you
So
go.
now we're the same age.
Oh.
No, me and my sister are the same age now.
Yeah.
And we call each other twins now. So, you know what? With this pandemic, I miss my family.
Yeah.
In Victoria, I do. Even though I hate that little town, and it's just I really do. I remember. No, I've had some great memories in Victoria. It's just that there's no place where you can have fun.
So let's do this. Let's talk to the viewers, okay? So Cliff 2, you jump right in and you do last words to the viewers. What do you want them to know?
Basically, I'm humbled to be on the show with Miss Thea Vidale. I've been doing comedy about 3.5 years, and I also produce comedy shows, and I have a
There
brand
you
new
go.
movie out right now.
Let's tell it.
Called Breakfast at Auntie D's, starring
Yes.
Miss Sandra Dee
Yeah.
and Lil Daryl, the comedian.
Yeah.
It's a comedy drama, short film, and it's amazing. Y'all look out for it. Check us out at Behind the Comic.
Yeah.
My wife and I started a business about 3.5 years ago. I came to her and told her I wanted to do comedy. And she said, well, keep working your refinery job for another 1.5 years, so let's save up some money, and then we'll go do comedy.
There you go. I
Since
like
the
that.
3.5 years, that's what we've been doing. She's since left her job, and we're full-time Behind the Comic. We have some great productions coming up. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Also have something called Driving to Mrs. Daily. Now, the other day I was driving with Thea,
Yeah.
so it was Driving Miss Thea.
Right.
But my wife and I have something called Driving to Mrs. Daily. Y'all can check it out on my Facebook page,
There you go.
Clip 2.
Clip 2.
Yeah.
Clip 2. And that's T-O-O.
T-O-O, Cliff T-O-O. On Monday nights, I produce a show called The Bodega with one of the hottest comics in Houston right now, Mr. Ray, etc.
There you go.
Right there at Bodega, called Bodega Mondays. And Tuesday, I'm at Carrington's. I've been there 3.5 years, the longest urban open mic spot in Houston,
Right.
period, hands down.
There you go.
So we're doing some great things. Check us out Behind the Comic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Thea Vidale. What do we have up other than tonight? You got us doing this several places, huh?
Well, I'm going to go home and look for my driver's license and my bank card because I misplaced it. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. You know, when you get older, you just do stuff. I used to wonder why my grandmother was always doing stuff. And now I know she was looking for stuff. Because now I'm looking for stuff that I swear by all that's holy that I had my hands on, and I can't find it. I had to call my daughter and say, maybe I need fresh eyes. So I'm going to go
Go home tonight and do
I'll
that.
go
right?
home and look for stuff.
Right.
No, really. I'm looking forward to being out at
Yes.
Phil and Derek's.
Yes.
And this is the first time in 6 months I've been on stage.
Right.
So I'm happy, but I'm nervous at the same time. Because it's like, because I love to make people laugh, but I really, really am nervous about what I'm going to say because I'm probably going to offend somebody. So anyway, you know, it's kind of what I do. Anyway, when you're not doing anything, what are you doing? Offending people. So anyway. Oh my God. So anywho.
Such a great career, I tell you.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's not over. I'm
Yeah.
still doing what I'm doing. And as
Absolutely.
long as you do what you love to do,
Yes.
you're still good.
You're good.
You're still good.
You're good.
And I hope to see everybody out at Phil and Derek's Speakeasy because they say they have some good food.
They do?
Yeah, and I'm hungry now, so I guess
glass-
I'll
the
go
drinks
over
are
to
in
water.
glasses.
Yes, they are.
I guess I'll
glasses.
go over to water or something.
That's
Just
too
do
funny.
that.
That's too funny.
Cause maybe he'll take me to Waterburg. Cause
Yeah.
he, you know what Cliff did? Cliff went and got some food and didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Then he ate the food.
She didn't mention it. I asked before I got out the car.
He asked for it, he got out the car. But I wasn't gonna eat nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know them people. But Cliff come out with a pack. I said, you know what? That's a cold lick.
Well, that's
It's a cold lick. And then he made
You should
Penny.
give me a live
this
TV and
Penny-
tell it on me.
Penny, he made Penny make the thing, the little taquito.
Yeah.
And he just ate it. Then he acted normal, so it was good.
So that's what you get for tonight. You get Miss Thea Vidale as
And
well
Cliff
as Mr.
too.
Cliff too. I'm telling you, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
I
you for having us.
appreciate
Thank you so much.
Shout out to L.D. Freeman for
And hi, Al.
Al Freeman.
You don't
shout
want to
out
know my
us.
Al Freeman story. So anyway,
And Oscar
Al.
McGar. Shout out to you, both
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
Oscar
Good
McGar.
guy.
How are-
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And on tomorrow, well, next week, we've got it. We've got a whole list, a whole lineup. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to the Cam Hill Show. Bye.
The Cam Hill Show. If you'd like to advertise your business or become a sponsor, contact the Cam Hill Show at gmail.com.